లేటెస్ట్ అప్డేట్ వీడియోస్ మీకు అందాలంటే డిఎన్ క్రియేషన్స్ యూట్యూబ్ ఛానల్ని సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేయండి. పక్కనే ఉన్న బెల్ సింబల్ని యాక్టివేషన్లో పెట్టుకోండి.
Name of the student, Rekatika Buddy class, V class. Name of the lesson, measures of lines and angle in clock. Aim, to know about the different types of angles. Objectives, 1. To know about different types of angles and how to measure the angles. Materials used, scale, pencil, pen, protractor etc. Tools, experiment, activity-based project. Procedure, measuring the angles in clock. I have drawn clock and measuring the angles in different timings. I have taken minute hand, second hand, hour hand as the sides of the angle or arm of the angle. Preliminary information, angle. An angle is the figure formed by two rays, called the sides of the angle or arm of the angle, sharing a common endpoint, called the vertex of the angle. We can measure angles in degrees. We use a little circle, degree, following the number to mean degrees. How to label angles. 1. Give the angle a name, usually a lowercase letter like R or B, or sometimes a Greek letter like alpha, alpha, or theta, theta 2. Or by the three letters on the shape that define the angle, with the middle letter being where the angle actually is, its vertex. X, less than cap, less than EDF. Types of angles. Angle, an angle whose measure is less than 90 degrees is called an acute angle. In figure 1, angle between minute hand and hour hand is equal to 60 degrees. So, it is an acute angle. Right angle triangle, an angle whose measure is 90 degrees is called right angle. Obtuse angle, an angle whose measure is greater than 90 degrees but less than 180 degrees is called an obtuse angle. In figure 1, angle between minute hand and hour hand is equal to 120. It is an obtuse angle. Reflex angle, an angle whose measure is more than 180 degrees but less than 360 degrees is called a reflex angle. Straight angle, an angle whose measure is 180 degrees is called a straight angle. A straight angle is equal to two right angles, shown in the figure is a straight angle. Zero angle, an angle measures 0 degrees is called a zero angle. Complementary angles, two angles whose sum is 90 degrees, that is, one right angle, are called complementary angles and one is called the complement of the other. Here, in figure 1, angle between minute hand and second hand is equal to 56 degrees and angle between hour hand and second hand is equal to 34 degrees. Therefore, sum of the angles is equal to 90 degrees. They are called complementary angles. Supplementary angles, two angles whose sum is 180 degrees, that is, one straight angle, are called supplementary angles and one is called the supplement of the other. Here, in figure 1, sum of angle between minute hand and second hand and angle between hour hand and second hand is equal to 180 degrees. Adjacent angles, two non-overlapping angles are said to be adjacent angles if they have 1. A common vertex, 2. A common arm, 3. Other two arms lying on opposite side of this common arm, so that their interiors do not overlap. Here, in figure 1, with the common arm minute hand and opposite arms are seconds hand and hour hand, form a pair of adjacent angles. Linear pair, two adjacent angles are said to form a linear pair if their sum is 180 degrees. Here, sum of the angles is equal to 180 degrees, their common arm is second hand. Complete revolution, a 360 degrees angle, a full rotation, a complete turn so it points back the same way. Observation, to find the complementary angle of a given angle subtract the measure of an angle from 90 degrees. So, the complementary angle equals 90 degrees the given angle. 2. To find the supplementary angle of a given angle, subtract the measure of angle from 180 degrees. So, the supplementary angle equals 180 degrees the given angle, difference between obtuse angle and reflex angle. Here theta is obtuse angle, beta is reflex angle. Comparison of angles, an angle whose degree measure is greater than the degree measure of another angle is a greater angle. Thus, we can say that acute angle less than right angle less than obtuse angle less than straight angle less than reflex angle. Doubt, degrees can also mean temperature, but here we are talking about angles. 2. How can I represent vertically opposite angles in a clock? Experience of the student, it is too difficult to find time in clock for suitable angles, especially to find the time for supplementary, complementary angles, but I enjoyed to draw the angles in time clock. Acknowledgement, my sincere thanks to our group members who cooperated a lot. And my sincere thanks to our maths teacher. Reference books resources, V. 7, Maths State textbooks and 7 Class CBSE textbook.